Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and welcome to This Week in WoW for the week of December 31st, going into the first week of January. Let's go ahead and start, as always, with the Mythic Plus affixes for this week. This week we have Beguiling, Tyrannical, Raging, Explosive, and Beguiling. Almost read those backwards. Tyrannical, Raging, Explosive, and Beguiling. Let's go ahead and jump into what's going on in the game this week. This week we have the starting today, and it's just a little 2-day event. The fireworks celebration. This is basically New Year's. For those of you who only watch this video of my channel, Happy New Year's to everybody coming up, because I think everyone celebrates that. And as far as Chinese New Year and all that stuff goes, I don't even know if this is viewable in China, so I guess that really doesn't matter. So Happy New Year's to everybody who observes this calendar. Exciting time for a lot of people. There's a fireworks celebration in game. It's not that super special. We also have the time walking dungeon event for Pandaria going on. I don't particularly do the time walking dungeon events at all, but Pandaria is my least favorite. Although I will say some of those dungeons in there are pretty short and quick to do. It's just I didn't like Mr. Pandaria, and I definitely didn't like their dungeons. We also just have a couple more days on Feast of Wintervale, so if you haven't opened your presents yet, if you haven't and gotten your toys for your toy box and all that, if you haven't done the quests and you want to do the quests, you want to do the achievements, you still have a couple more days to do those. I definitely recommend that. We'll also be going into the Darkmoon Fair starting on Sunday, as always, first Sunday of every month. You can stack that up for a few more days with your WoW's anniversary. You can do the events there, the pets there, the mounts there. I always encourage everyone to go to the Darkmoon Fair. It's just my monthly thing. I always do. And also, I kind of mentioned there, you have a couple more days to stack with your anniversary, because this is going to be the last week of the anniversary. That actually ends on next Tuesday, so on the 7th. That's when that ends, at the reset that day. So it's your last week of your 15% reputation and experience, so make sure you use that to the fullest for this last week as we prepare for the next patch. That's probably the other thing to mention in this, is that we are now just going to be a couple weeks away from the patch release for 8.3. I know I'm going to be super excited, playing a lot, as I always do at the beginning of a patch, putting out a lot more videos at the beginning of a patch than I normally would. And just super excited for that, the new content, the new storyline, and everything that goes with it, right? Some little shadow nerfs to Retribution as of right now as well, so I'm definitely looking forward to that, and hoping that they don't nerf us into the ground after those take effect. So definitely looking forward to it. I think that's about it for this week. Quite a bit of stuff coming up, and a lot of stuff to look forward to with the new patch coming up. So please subscribe to my channel. That helps me out a lot. And other than that, everybody have a good one.